So I'm here with Hayden,
Hello.
who's got a halo shining right behind him. Anyway, we're here to play a game of bolt action to make up for the game we missed out on at the Z-Force tournament. We're playing on an industrial Stalingrad, I guess, style map, or industrial Russia. We'll say we've even got a dead Panzer over there, knocked out, and it's Britain versus Germany in a rematch, except we've upped the ante to 1,000 points, featuring our original 600-point lists. So, Hayden, talk us through your Germans, your Fallschirmjager.
So, again, we've got Fallschirmjager. Now, I'll have to get my army list just because I can never remember. So here we have a veteran second lieutenant with a submachine gun and one man with assault rifle as backup. And we've got a veteran sniper team, recently finished models by Black Tree Designs. And coming back here, we've got one squad of veteran Fallschirmjager with 3 assault rifles and 2 rifles. Second squad, 2 assault rifles, 1 Panzerfaust, 2 rifles, and the same again for the third. Then we have a veteran flamethrower team who will be riding in the Cat and Crad. Produced quite hilarious results in the 2 of the 3 games that I actually did get to play on the Saturday. Then we have a veteran medium mortar.
Oh, I'm looking at the Focke-Wulf, not the mortar.
Veteran medium mortar. Sort of a bit of a star of the day. Managed to take out a couple of Jeeps with rolling 6s and 6s. And we've got our Panzerbusch 41. He was just sort of there for morale support, I think. He didn't really do much.
Turned into zombies, didn't they?
Did manage to turn into zombies in one mission. Then we've got the freshly painted Puma. And
it looks mint too. Well, not mint because it's got chipped paint.
Lots of new techniques for me on that one, so pretty happy with how that turned out. And now we have the Ghost Focke-Wulf F190, sporting the 2 heavy machine guns and 4 light autocannons. So just wanted to try out how the plane rules work. We thought we'd throw that in just to give it a whirl.
Because the plane rules are actually available in the Z-Force tournament.
Yes.
So now we're going to talk through the British list. Hey, so I'm going to talk through my British list, which remains pretty much untouched with a few added features. It's 10 order dice. So first cat off the rank, we've got our second lieutenant veteran with an extra dude, and he's carrying an SMG. The regular forward artillery observer who came into his own against the French Foreign Legion.
British cheese.
Yeah, complete. I was quite surprised. He only did a few pin markers, but he was able to hold up half a French Foreign Legion army with him. I've added a couple of guys to the original 5-man commando squads. So 7-man commando squads with a Vickers K light machine gun, which effectively makes them a medium machine gun for 25 points. In the back, we've got our Churchill. Now, this is a Churchill Mark 7, but in this game, we're going to be using it as a Churchill Mark 6. So slightly less armor, but same weapons, with a medium anti-tank gun, 75mm, so it does D6 hits instead of D2. Followed by a medium mortar team, veteran, in the background, and no spotter there, and a sniper team, veteran, a Reese Bren carrier, a Piat team, because everyone knows you've got to bring up the Piat, and a 5-man paratrooper team. Whether I use the drop rule, drop rules deep strike for 40k players out there, rules or not is another question. I might just be walking them on the board. Let's work it out later. Alright, have a good one.
So as you can see, the board is mostly unpainted at the moment. This was constructed on a mental health day by me, Hayden, earlier in this week. So still plenty of work to do, lots of painting, gravel, that sort of thing. The finished buildings are actually pinched from one of my other gaming system tables.
40k.
40k.
It actually fits really nicely in
Which
these
doesn't
buildings.
look
They're
too
not
bad for the scale.
yeah, they're not the same size as the cities of death, or what do they call them these days?
Planet Strike.
Planet Strike buildings, or the 40k buildings they've currently got on range.
Now the resin crates, they're from Warlord Games. There's a warehouse set, I think number 1, I believe. And
nice.
the big ruined buildings you can see here are actually made in Australia by Michael at Battlefield Accessories. You can find him on Facebook. Just request an ad on his group and you better check out his awesome catalogue.
I need to get one of the churches.
Really great quality and really good prices as well. So yeah, that's the board, and we'll go to deployment.
Oh, and by the way, mostly hardcover, very little rough terrain, and a little bit of soft cover. Pretty much all hardcover. So she'll be laughing. All right, so we've set up and we've deployed our infiltrators and our objective markers for, is it reconnaissance?
Yes,
Recce. So reconnaissance in strength. So basically this mission involves us with 4 objectives, each placed by 2 by myself and 2 by Hayden. And we've got to capture the objectives, and it's sort of like capture the flag, plant your flag, you control it until the enemy comes along and retakes it. So we've got in my quarter, which is a big factory setup, we've got a forward observer perched in the railway cart, and the objective is just in front of them. It's the only painted barrels and stowage in the factory, so it should be pretty hard to miss. Next objective is on the railway line. Third objective is in the building with the Fallschirmjager sniper team, and that's one of their drop canisters. And the fourth and final one is in the other warehouse. Alright, so we're going to crack into turn 1. We'll come back at the end of turn 1.
Okay, we are at the end of turn 1. So we had a first wave, which has all come on now. First order dice went to the aeroplane. Yeah, in effect, because we forgot that rule. Now the snipers tried to fire through the window at the artillery observer way over there on the rail car. Turns out that he was over 36 inches range, so
Hooray!
Shot fell short.
Well,
Next die to come on was
you had all the order dice, didn't you?
Yes, was the Cat and Crad carrying flamethrower team. So he's just burned up here at a run and captured the drop canister. I believe the next order dice was the Puma, who came on, tried again to shoot at the artillery observer, needing 6s followed by 6s, so failed there. And I think the mortar team came on at an advance, so no shots there. We finally got a British dice.
Yeah, Churchill came on first.
Which the Churchill came on.
Because he's slow, I ran him on. I didn't see the need. I'd be hitting on 7s against the Puma, and then he can wreck you away. Always a pain in the neck, so why? Not worth the effort, in my opinion. The forward, when I finally started getting the dice, all the Germans had come on, so it was easier to run my infantry on, and the Bren carrier moved on and took a shot at the Kattengrad and flamethrower team, but was unable to secure a hit, needing 7s.
And then we've just got
fire order coming down.
The Panzerbusch 41 came on sort of hiding, ready to try and scratch the paint on the tank over there. And we have an artillery barrage coming down on this order dice. Yes, I think that's turn 1.
See if the RT barrage comes down.
Yes, so we'll leave it there and we'll come back at the end of turn 2. Okay, so here we are at the end of turn 2.
Hooray!
Not a lot has happened. Everything's on the board now.
Apart from the Piat.
Except for the Piat team, who
Bring out the Piat, no!
were just a little bit too scared. Now, first order of the dice was the Fogger Wolf, who came in, unleashed all sorts of hell at this Marine squad here.
Yeah, the Commandos.
Commandos, should I say?
Yeah,
they went down just to be cheesy.
Cheeky.
Now with the
Bren Carrier was closest to them at that time.
Bit of flak from here, which put a pin on.
Sixes to hit.
I believe I had 10 shots and not a single one of them hit.
Hooray!
Now we had the Cat and Crad move up from here to here just to try and get a bit closer. Panzerbush 41 fired a bit of a long shot at the Churchill. Is it Churchill?
Yeah.
Yep. Fails to do anything.
Yeah.
The Puma, who recce'd away, who was here, managed to put one pin marker on the Churchill.
Vengeance!
But Vengeance saw that disappear. Mortar team fired over to the Commandos here. Failed to hit, but zeroing in, hitting on 5s next time. If they don't move. So the sniper team here,
a little bit more successful.
fired across to here and removed the NCO. And the opposing sniper team has now come on hunting the German snipers.
Hooray! Sniper battle!
What else happened? The Bren Carrier fired at the
Cat and
Crad, failed to wound, but did get put a pin on. This commando squad here moved up, and I think they had a couple of shots at the Cat and Crad but failed to hit. The Churchill fired at the Puma, but after wrecking away, needed 6s followed by 6s, so failed to hit. The artillery barrage put a couple of pin markers on. I think that was about it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah, all fun and games.
Well,
turn 3.
So just a quick overview again. So yeah, so we will go play turn 3 and come back to you.
Hooray! So we've just played turn 3, I believe. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Hooray! All right, British had a pretty good team. First order came out was the plane has flown off board to maneuver in for another attack run. Meanwhile, my Bren Carrier moved up in style and aplomb and left an absolute mess behind. Good work. So basically moved up. 3s to hit at point blank because he actually did move. The Reese Carrier has 2 light machine guns on and unloaded into the Kattengrad with the flamethrower team. Flamethrower team took D6 hits. I rolled a 3 and ended up
2 5s.
2 5s and a 6. Burn, baby, burn.
Volatile fuel tanks.
Oh yeah, flamethrowers are a bitch. Either way. So we had on this flank, we've got the Commandos moving up. They copped a pin from the loss of one dude from the enemy Fallschirmjager section moving up. So there's going to be a bit of a beating going on over that side. The Puma took a shot at the Churchill and failed. And the Churchill forced the recce move again. So got the Puma cornered, but we'll see what happens because there's a Panzerfaust lurking in the building. Mortar team took a shot, rolled a 4 to hit the Commandos, missed. So the Commandos moved up and did a run move. So they now have to zero in. Meanwhile, my mortar is now zeroing in on his mortar. Sniper team battle is going hilariously badly for both sides, with 2s rolled to hit, needing 4s because long range and small teams. The paratrooper squad lost their NCO last turn, so they're on 2 pin markers. One's a permanent pin, so tried to chuck a vengeance roll in, failed, and then failed the order. and the Piat team came on to seize the objective. So it's pretty much 2 objectives all at the moment. It's getting pretty tight. So yeah, we'll see how things roll out in turn 4, but it's a pretty good game. And Hayden is down 2 objective markers, 2 order dice, sorry.
Yeah, so that is right back to 9 all now.
Yeah, so
Even Stevens.
indeed it is. Alright, see you at the end of turn 4. So please excuse the bad videography. Alright, so yeah, Hayden's flank has taken a real severe hit. His Fallschirmjager squad got nailed by the Bren carrier and my commando team, which took a hit from his team. So yeah, it's all been pretty brutal on this side of the field. The Panzerbuch has fallen back in anticipation of the commando team moving through the ruins to get to the objective. The Puma over this side moved up, took a shot and missed with the Churchill. Churchill fired back at the squad in the ruins, lobbed an AT shell and an MMG into the Fallschirmjager section, but failed to hit. Sniper team over here did their job quite well and nailed my sniper team. Oh. And meanwhile, the paratroopers have run up. And yeah, we're going to meet the enemy head on. It's all going to get very tricky. Piat team, they took the objective, but went down from the incoming Focke-Wulf. Focke-Wulf again, I think they hit, but failed to wound. So, 240 points. Aircraft aren't necessarily all they're cracked up to be.
With the Stuka, I should have gone with the Stuka. It's cheaper, has the 2 medium howitzers. It would have been a better investment, I think.
Yeah.
But my mortar team did manage to side in on a 6.
This is true. So yeah, now my mortar team is zeroed in. They're down at the moment. Hopefully I can get the first order dice and launch a shell and hit on a 5 over there with any luck and force Hayden to go down. So we'll see what happens in turn 5. Coming to you soon.
Here we are at the top of turn 5. It has gone swell for the British.
I said, oh boy, yes it has.
Basically, the Germans have all been drinking and can't hit anything. The mortar team finally got an order off, needing a 2 and rolled a 1.
8.
This gentleman here needed a 2 to wound, rolled a 1. Old mate, 160 point Puma, got a 6 on the hit on this fellow, rolled a 3, so just 1 pin marker. The combined fire of this Fallschirmjager unit and this one managed to remove a Piat team from here.
Projected infantry anti-tank.
Sniper team also did nothing. The Focke-Wulf flew off as per the rules.
The British
wiped out this squad over here.
Its weight in gold.
MVP, definitely Bren carrier. This squad moved up to capture
the flag,
the objective. I think that's about it for the British. They just sort of did this, moved up. The mortar team missed, but is now hitting on 4s.
Everything failed to hit.
Churchill,
so they're just
no
holding
results.
this flank together barely.
So we are about to head into turn 6, at which point we'll call it, because it's getting on.
Yeah, heading towards it.
Yes, so yeah, we'll play at turn 6 and get back to you with the results. Okay, here we are at the end of the game on turn 6. As you can see, not a lot of Germans left on the table. Here is the kill points. This is the German casualties. This is the British casualties. Now,
Scissors beats paper.
so, yep, scissors beats paper. Go over to, Hitler in his command tent running off the field. So, the Fogger Wolf actually did something.
Yes,
it
did.
Killed
Paratroopers.
quite a lot of paratroopers.
But not enough. And,
But they stayed around. The snipers failed their last shot of the game.
I forgot that paratroopers are stubborn, so they would have been rolling on them in nines. Not that it mattered, they still
These guys attempted, still with the Panzerfaust, attempted to charge the Churchill, but sadly 2 inches out of range. Same with these guys here. They failed their tank fear test, rolling a 9.
Because they previously shot their Panzerfaust.
The mortar team, as you can see, finally took out the enemy mortar team. Now this fella here, the Puma, had a point blank shot at the Churchill, up here, hit with a 6, and again rolled a 2 for the pen. These guys moved up, wiped out my command squad, went down. These guys here took out the Panzerbusch 41. All in all, very good game. Tim's always fun to play.
Hey!
Just really poor rolling on the wounds for my part.
You just couldn't convert those hits.
No, getting plenty of hits, but failing on the wounds. So that's it. Thank you for watching, if anyone is actually watching this. So we had fun. Play more games.
Yep.
Thanks. Bye, Tim.
Tally ho.
Yep. Bye from me.